Marketing and advertising can be complicated. What's most important?
What should I focus on?
Direct marketing?
Email campaigns?
Social media?
Cold calling?
With Marketing Atlas, you'll have a clear guide to get more leads, close more sales, and take your business to the next level. Welcome to Marketing Atlas.
Marketing Atlas.
Marketing Atlas.
With your host, Hernan Vasquez.
So let me tell you what I found that makes most people fail with their Facebook advertising and how you can revert it so that you can have success with your advertising campaigns. What's going on, everybody? Hernan Vasquez here. Welcome. And before I dive into today's topic, which is how to revert failure with Facebook ads and why most people fail with Facebook advertising and how to make your campaigns work, I want to invite you to a free class that we're putting together. It's called 100 Million Webinar. The reason we call it like that is because the techniques and strategies that I'm going to share with you on that webinar are responsible for over $100 million in sales through advertising. So if you want to register, it's free. All you need to do is to go to 100mwebinar, 100mwebinar.com and register there, and you'll be able to attend the class for free. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Now, let's talk about why most people fail at running Facebook ads, especially after iOS 14, and especially during these quote unquote uncertain times. There's a lot of uncertainty out there. There's a lot of, talk about a recession or crisis and whatnot. And throughout my career over the past 11, 12 years of running advertising and digital marketing, I realized that crisis actually makes some people thrive and some people fail. And there's some skill sets that you can develop as an entrepreneur, as a marketer, that will help you thrive during these times. Like, for instance, during the COVID pandemic, my digital marketing agency grew like crazy. And I also helped some businesses grow like crazy as well, thanks to the fact that we were in the middle of a crisis, thanks to the fact that we knew how to turn advertising into profit. So if that's something that you want to learn how to do and want to thrive during these quote unquote recession or crisis or whatever, go to 100mwebinar.com and register for the class. It's completely free. Now, with that being said, let me tell you why I think that most people fail at running advertising. This is a conversation that I had yesterday with my 100 Million Method coaching group. And we were on this call and we were reviewing one of the things that we do on the live coaching calls is we review live campaigns. Okay. We review campaigns, we crack the ads manager open, and then we troubleshoot them together, which is pretty cool. We troubleshoot them live. And one of the things that I realized is that most people are focusing on what's the best targeting strategy, or what's the best bid strategy, or what's the best audience that I can target, or what's the best campaign objective that I can go ahead and target. And what really, really good advertisers and marketers do is to address the big elephant in the room. Let me put an example here. Today, earlier this morning, I received an email from Todd Brown. Todd Brown is a fantastic marketer. I really recommend you go ahead and follow him. And he sent me this video. He sent to his list this video. It's a 34-minute long video. It's great. Lots of valuable content. And he was talking about when he was talking to Mark Ford. Mark Ford is the chief growth strategist of Agora Publishing. Agora Publishing is, I would say, the number one direct response company in the world, right? They're $1 billion company and they sell information. And Todd was telling the audience one of the questions that he asked Mark. And the question was, how were you able to grow Agora so fast and so big? And Todd was saying that he would thought that people will, or Mark would tell him, well, it's all about having a huge list, or it's all about the offer, the funnels and whatnot. But what he said was really interesting. What Mark said is that, listen, Todd, we realized early on that we are on the idea business. We realized early on that we are on the idea business. What does that mean? That means that we are in the business of generating new ideas, of bringing a new light into topics, of bringing a new controversial idea, or bringing a new angle, a new focus on a specific topic. Agora is well known for financial offers, right? So they bring new ideas. They are an idea machine. So they bring new ideas to verticals. They bring new ideas to niches. And that's what makes them so powerful and so successful is because their sole purpose is to bring a new idea to a market, right? So it's not just that they are reinventing the wheel, it's that they are coming up with new ideas and then they're testing those ideas on ads, on emails, on funnels and whatnot. So they're an idea machine. And that kind of resembles today's topic, why most people fail at running Facebook ads. Because if I go back throughout my career, what I realize is that really successful campaigns, they don't depend as much on the targeting or the bid or the objective. Of course, they add towards the success of a campaign, but what's really important, if you can have crappy targeting, you can have crappy strategy, you can have crappy anything, but if you address this one thing, then you will be able to be successful. I realized that early on when I was working for Dan Henry. I was working with Dan Henry. He's a good friend, and I ran his campaigns for, I think it was 2 years or something like that, and we made millions of dollars together. And one of the things that really sparked this thought is the fact that I wrote an ad for him that was so controversial, so good, so valuable that it qualified people before they even reached the page. It qualified people, it helped people, it added value, it created controversy before they even reached the page. And that ad was so successful that was one of my first $1 million ads. I then went ahead and kind of distilled what I did for Dan. And then I repeated it for Frank Kern, repeated it for Grant Cardone and whatnot. What I realized is that why most people fail at Facebook ads is not because of their targeting, it's not because of their objective, it's not because of how much money they're spending, it's because of the idea behind the campaign. Most importantly, the idea behind the ads. So right now, in 2022, right now after iOS 14 changes and tracking changes and all that stuff, what's really important is that you focus on really good ads, really good copy, really good creatives that come up with a new idea about a specific topic, right? About a niche or a marketplace that there might be a lot of competition around, okay? So why most people fail at running Facebook ads is because they focus on, again, the tactics instead of going ahead and doubling down on the fundamentals, which have to do with human psychology, copywriting, and putting together really good Facebook ads. Now, again, as I keep on saying on these lives, and I keep on telling my students, is that Facebook targeting is actually becoming easier. Okay, Facebook targeting is actually becoming easier. You don't need to discover that untapped audience. I don't believe that there's untapped audiences on Facebook, right? Like, because there's a lot of competition on Facebook ads. So I don't believe on, where they tell you, oh, there's an untapped audience here, or find interest that nobody else is targeting. Because at the end of the day, we're targeting the same pool of people, right? What really makes the difference on your ads is what are you saying on the copy, what you're saying on the videos, what you're saying on the images. That makes all the difference. And I want to share with you some live examples, and I want to share with you how we're coming up with these new ideas, how we're coming up with these new angles that really galvanize people into action, that are really controversial, that get people to like, share your ads, your advertising, and you're filtering people before they even land on your website. I want to share with you how we're doing that on this class. So if you want to learn more about how to become really good at putting together really good ads, go to 100millionwebinar.com. It's 100mwebinar.com and register for the upcoming class, because one of the things I'm going to be talking about is our methodology to create really, really good ads that resonate with people. And once you understand how to create really good ads, you will never go broke. Recessions will not touch you. In fact, you will be able to thrive during recessions, and you will be able to thrive during these tough times or uncertain times, because you understand human psychology. I always say that, techniques, targeting strategies, platforms, they change, but humans don't change. We take a long time to change. So if you study the fundamentals, you will be able to always thrive with your business. So again, if you want to learn how we're putting this together, it's a specific formula, a specific template that I want to give to you for free. All you need to do is you go to 100mwebinar.com, register for that webinar, for that upcoming class. It's completely free. And I'll be more than happy to have you in that class. And one of the things that we're talking about is how to make your campaigns really successful, not by focusing, again, that much on the targeting and the tactics, but actually talking about focusing on the idea, how you can bring a new idea to the marketplace, what you can do to actually kind of flip the script on the ads and make people actually click on the ad and pre-qualify people before they even land on your page, which is pretty cool. All right. So I hope that this is helpful. Go ahead, register for the upcoming class. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be free. We're going to be taking Facebook Q&A at the end. So if you have any Facebook ad questions, you can bring them. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon.